today we are going to teach you about the legal system in Chile. In the first time, we are talking about the main tribunal that exists in our country. In the second time, we will teach you about the duties and practical things. In a third place, we will talk about the fundamental rights. And the last time, we are going to teach you about some institutions that were created to help you in your legal problems.
It's important that people know the base knowledge of the Justice Court. This is the name of the Justice Court, their names, how they are organized, according to which issues work in its jurisdiction. Also to know in what territories they can manifest their power. In this sense, people will feel more safe regarding to juridical conflicts due to the fact that the specific knowledge will give base, or in other words, a foundation to move forward when facing any conflict they may have in life.
Now, I'm going to talk you about certain practical things that you must manage in order to avoid having problems in your social lives. Within this are the rights and duties. In this way, if one of your rights is violated, you will know that and take the appropriate measures for its repair. As for duties, if you know them, you will not have any problem, since you will comply with them and you will not have problems in your day-to-day. Some of the basic duties that must be handled are to respect the Constitution and law, pay taxes and not violate the rights of others. Being informed about this is vital and can make a difference. Some small examples that you usually do not know are the image right, by virtue of which you cannot circulate images without their authorization, or for example the prohibition that a carabinero has to ask you to open your backpack in the street without any reason. Following the same trend, when they want to look for things in your home, they must have judicial authorization, and if they do not have it, it is illegal for them to do it.
Fundamental rights recognized by our legal system and the way to enforce them if they are violated. Our Constitution, in its Article 19, consecrates a list of fundamental rights in which we can highlight the right of life, equality before the law, respect of private life, freedom of conscience, the right to personal freedom and individual security, the right to health protection, the right to education, the right to social security, among others. To protect these rights is through the recurso de protección enshrined in Article 20 of our Constitution, which is filed before the respective Court of Appeals within 13 calendar days counting from the occurrence of the act that motivates the recourse. But we are also have specific and more effective mechanisms to protect certain fundamental rights. For example, in the event that the violation of fundamental rights was occurred in a farm work, of an employment relationship, or in a case of a dismissal, the worker also has the recurso de tutela laboral regulated in our labor code, because this code say that the powers of employer are limited to respect for the fundamental rights of the workers.
Teach you about some organizations that were created to help the people in their legal problems. The first organization is SERNAC, or Servicio Nacional del Consumidor. This organization has the responsibility to help the other people with their problems in the commercial area. For example, if you bought a product and the product has problems, the SERNAC will help you to get a solution. If they can't give you a solution, they will be the conciliator between you and the shop. The organization that I want to teach you is the Ministerio Público. The Ministerio Público is the organization that has the responsibility to investigate the crimes executed in Chile. They will try to accredit to the judge by investigation that some people is guilty of a crime, and in base of that investigation give a sentence to the offender. If you made a mistake that could be a crime, the Defensoría Penal Pública was created to help you. The state will provide you a lawyer to protect and defend your rights. They will investigate the situation and they will try to accredit to the judge that you were not responsible. Problems with your employer, the Defensoría Laboral was created to help the workers in their problem with their employers. The Defensoría Laboral is one of the sections of the Corporación de Asistencia Judicial. This institution was created to help the poor people, the people that doesn't have money to contract a lawyer. If you have problems with your employer, you can go to the Defensoría Laboral. The state will provide you a lawyer to help in your problems. There is an important and interesting thing about the Defensoría Laboral and the Corporación de Asistencia Judicial. The lawyers that work in these institutions are students from the different law schools of the country. They need to work for 6 months in the Corporación de Asistencia Judicial to obtain the lawyer degree. During these 6 months, they work pro bono or without a salary.